Hey guys, today I have the 2002 Casablanca fan catalog here, and we'll be going over it. So, opening it up here, there's actually a little cutout, there's a hole in the cover here to show the actual picture there. Oh geez, that's going to be a hard one to pronounce once I get to it. Was it the Aegean? Something like that? I don't even know. Anyways, the front folds out here to show you the table of contents. Go ahead and fold that back in. And then here we've got just why buy a Casablanca fan? Well, they were some of the best fans you could buy. Here we have all the new products. And then up next, if I can get to it without skipping a page, which I definitely did, we have this little page here, and this talks about the manufacturing process for the 19th century here. So it really does fold out. And then on the bottom you can just see some of the other information there. And then there's an old picture of a Casablanca showroom. That's pretty cool. Tons of wonderful old models there. Would have loved to step foot in that room. All right. I gotta tuck away those folding pages without squishing them. Here we have controls. No, this year they added, I believe, oh no, they still had the original VersaTouch. This also was the very last year for the Comfort Touch before they discontinued it. And here we have the where to use section. As you can see, they did redesign the catalog this year. Both, all the Hunter catalogs and Casablanca catalogs were all these sort of thin, long ones. And then in 02, they changed them all to be like this. Here we have the mission. Also, I should mention this general catalog format basically stayed the same throughout the 2000s afterwards. Although they did alter it around 2004, I think. Anyways, like I said, that's the mission. Up next, we have the Cathay. Now, this was the year they offered, or I should say they added Mandarin Red to it. Now, I don't know why the red one's listed as Gallery Edition, but the other ones aren't. These are all Gallery Edition fans. Here we've got the 19th century and all of its glory. Here we have the Brescia and also the Nouvelle. I really do like that that nickel with the mica combo. I think that looks really good. Just classic 2000s. And here we have the Aegean Classic, I think is how you pronounce that. This fan is really, really cool. I absolutely love it. That glass just takes me back. Such a beautiful fan. Here we've got the Zephyr. They added the pedestal model this year. Here we have the Bella. And here's the Panama. Oh, I should also mention, I believe this was the last year for all the Fabian light kits as well before they discontinued those. Here we have the Ventura. The Concentra. And then here's an interesting one, the Campana. I don't see many people talk about this fan. I didn't even know it existed until I got this catalog. They only sold them for a few years. And they didn't really seem to sell too well because they were gone pretty quick after, but I thought they were really good looking. Here we've got the Bel Air collection here. And we have the Metropolitan and also the Capistrano. Here is the Verrazano. And then the Stealth. Then we have the Legrand here. Still one of my favorites. And I like all the different light kits they offer with it too. And then here we have the S3. That there is the Estrada. Here we have the Utopian. And then here's the Wailea. That was new this year. So basically, a lot of people sort of think the Capistrano came first, but actually the Lanai came first in 1997. Then in 98, they introduced the Capistrano, and then they introduced this now in 2003. And it's also interesting that they offered a couple indoor finishes with it. However, the blades were still weather resistant, but then they discontinued these finishes. But before they did, I think they changed that and they marked them as indoor only. Here we have the lanai, and then the first generation of the South Seas blades. These do not show up very often. Here we have the Avalon blade system and also the Malibu Star. Here we have the Victorian. They had so many finishes for this in the 2000s, and then they all just went away. Here we have the Commodore Vanderbilt and the New Orleans Centennial. Now, if you guys remember, they had that vintage silver, whatever finish it was available the previous year. This year, they put vintage pewter on it instead. And these finishes only lasted for like a year, maybe two, on one of the fans. I think one of them got discontinued the year after, though. Here we have the Four Seasons 3. Here we have blade selection, hanging systems and finishes, light kits. Then we have glassware here. Still had tons of that. Then we have light fixture compatibility and dimensions. Then you fold it out and then you get the model number reference chart here and finishes and such. And then here you've got specifications and then the little back page there. And that is the actual back cover. And then that is the side there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned because next week we've got 2003.